Hi, and welcome back to the RightHire tutorial series. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to interpret the RightHire selection reports. For each applicant that completes a selection assessment, a selection report will be generated. The RightHire selection reports will tell you several pieces of important information about your applicants. In this example, I'm going to be going through a selection report for a treasurer. The first thing we see on the selection report is a general overview of the applicant's performance against the average level of performance for each test. The orange horizontal bars tell us how the individual fared on each test. The blue vertical bars cover the mean, which is the average score, as well as one standard deviation above and below the mean. A standard deviation reflects how much scores differ from the average score. Roughly 68% of applicants are likely to fall within the range of the blue vertical bars. However, on either side of these blue vertical bars, only 16% of applicants will have a score of more or less than one standard deviation from the average score. So, if an applicant scores in that range, you can consider their score to be significantly higher or lower than what would be expected if they were average. In this example, our applicant scored one standard deviation above the average score on oral comprehension. If we scroll down, the next thing we see is a graph that tells us the applicant's expected performance. This graph is based on a cumulative probability analysis, which tells us the likelihood of applicants falling into each performance band. For example, this applicant has a 49% likelihood of at least meeting expectations on the job. However, if we move to the excellent category, the chances of this applicant receiving this rating on job performance is roughly 8%. So as you move from left to right, or from poor to excellent performance, the line trends down. Therefore, the strongest applicants are going to be the ones that have the straightest line across the top. In RightHire's assessment system, when using the default settings in the Settings tab to the left, if the applicant has less than 60% likelihood of at least meeting expectations on the job, we give the applicants a thumbs down. If the applicant has between 60 to 80% likelihood of at least meeting expectations on the job, we give the applicant a single thumbs up. If the applicant has above 80% likelihood of at least meeting expectations on the job, we give the applicant a 2 thumbs up. We recommend that you avoid applicants with a thumbs down rating and move applicants with either 2 thumbs up or a single thumbs up rating forward in your hiring process, such as inviting them for an interview. After this graph, we then get detailed information about each measured cognitive ability and work personality characteristics and what that might look like on the job. Let me take a second to talk about the candidness factor in the work personality section. Our system is designed to detect those that are likely trying to be socially desirable. The candidness factor tells you the degree that applicants are being honest or using active impression management to portray themselves in a particular way. This is measured when applicants complete the work personality assessment. We caution taking applicant responses to work personality assessment at face value when they have a low candidness factor. Overall, the report provides an in-depth overview that can be used to avoid bad hires and differentiate among applicants whose resumes tend to look similar. This brings us to the end of this tutorial on interpreting selection reports.